Um, hello, community. Welcome to another bet prediction. This is a special edition. I'm with my big daddy as usual. This Premier League edition of predicting midweek. So hello, big daddy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the midweek prediction. So, how was the weekend game so far? How was the weekend?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was a bit close. I made some few bucks from like few except I expected a lot of goals in what's it called Liverpool Man City, but we all said it that Liverpool is going to win, but we thought that it would be more goals, that it won't be just 2-0. It could have been more goals if not because of Salah missing the one-on-one and some other misses. Yeah.
especially from the first half, we have a
Uh,
lot of more goals will have come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apart from that, we would have won all the games. Okay, so let's make money to the community. So, Big Daddy, which games do you have
Uh,
on?
well, these midweek games, because of some of the results, the way some of the results turned out to be in the some of the teams that did very well over the last weekend and came out this week, there is no consistency in some of these teams. And sometimes it's quite tricky to actually get them is to know where we are going. So I'm on that game. I start the game with Leicester City versus West Ham, and I'm not impressed with Van Nistelrooy in the caretaker position at Man U. I just felt it's just a kind of well, there's nothing. I've not seen anything to actually see that he's a good coach yet. And with the carnival of players Leicester have, I'm not seeing that there is going to be an improvement, even with Van Nistelrooy there. So based on that, I decided to just stick to West Ham. I know they lost their game on the weekend, but I still see them as a stronger opponent compared to Leicester City. So I'm on West Ham side. I went for, you can either choose money line. West Ham is 2.4, which is great odd. If you want to be on the safe side, you can go for, because since Leicester are playing at home, and if I'm hoping that West Ham will win the game, or is then just unless West Ham have to score at least 2 goals. And mind you, Leicester City also usually contributes. It's not that they don't score, it's just that they are not called up for it because of the carnival of players they have. I'm playing at home, so we can equally go for just plus 2.5 goals in the match with the odds of 1.74. If you're as brave as I am, and you can go for a outright West Ham win, or simply put into score at 160.
Yeah, I'm also on that game. Also, I was on the goals. I chose that the game will end more than 2.5 goals because the defense of Leicester is not that solid. They make a lot of mistakes, and even though they are at home now, and I think the first game of Van Nistelrooy is today. So they will still be they will try to he will try to force maybe they should attack defense and everything. I think they won't be coordinated in this first game. So that's why I believe that there will be a lot of goals in the game, that there will be more than 2 goals. So at 1.74. So I'm also on that game at more than 2 goals at 1.74.
Okay. My second game is on. I went for the Newcastle game versus Liverpool. So Newcastle playing at home, we know that actually St. James's Park is always a difficult terrain to go to. But with what I've seen so far, the inconsistencies and those Newcastle backline, terrible back defending, and with the inform of Liverpool, so I decided to go for a Liverpool, and a Liverpool win is simply a 1.78. And if you want to go for something like me, you have to add something to add up to it. So I believe if Liverpool are going to win, they're going to at least score 2 goals. So I will go for a Liverpool for plus 1.5 goals, 2 goals in the match, which brings the order 2.07. And you can equally go for Salah to score since he's on fire now. Salah to score, Liverpool to win, and equally to increase your odds. But I'm going for a Liverpool with 2 goals in the match.
I'm also on that game. Of course, Liverpool is on fire. I think they are the best team in Europe now. Like, I don't think there's any team that can play Liverpool head to head now without not having the fear that they're not going to lose. So Liverpool, they are on fire. I think they are going to win the game also at 1.78. Although they are away, but they have all the capacity. They are in the form of their life. I think they are going to win the game at 0-2 or 0-1. I think Van Dijk is also in form. Just the mistake that he had, just one mistake that he had with Man City. That was just one that was a bit scary. But apart from that, he has been in form since trying to get a new contract. You know how it works. If you want to get a new contract, they always play in form. Salah, Van Dijk, all of them, they are trying to get the new contract. So they are playing very, very good. That's one motivation that, okay, we are good, and I think that they deserve a new contract. So I think Liverpool, they will keep winning till next year, till the December. But they are pressing high, they are playing superb, the attack is there, anybody can score. Salah can score, Nunes can score, Gakpo can score. So everyone is just flying high. So Liverpool to win without any problem at 1.78.
That's good. So my next game is on Southampton and Chelsea. Another woeful team. I think Southampton will be going down on relegation because I believe they only had 5 points, if I'm not mistaken, at this stage of the league, and it's not impressive. It doesn't look as if there is a light at the end of the tunnel for them. And even though they always putting up a good fight, but at the end, it's still not enough. And the surprising thing that we all thought that there will be a misfiring. Chelsea, on the other hand, are actually doing well and impressive with Chelsea. They also, even if they lose 3-4 players, they still have a lot of people on the bench that are not even seeing regular share that are capable to fit into the team. And our Mr. Jackson is doing well as well. Excuse me, Mr. Justin is actually doing well. So Chelsea outright win is not good enough for me because it's just 1.34. And I decide to go for Chelsea to go win, but with less than 4.5 goals, which brings the odds to 1.90. You can equally combine your score or your game also with we have Jackson has been scoring, Palmer has been scoring. So you can equally combine them with any of those players to score, or any one of them to score, with a Chelsea win to raise your odds.
I'm not on that game because I think Southampton they are not playing they're not playing at all. They're not playing good at all. Their defense is in shambles, and I don't think they don't know what they are doing. I think they are going to relegate. They are that team that if you want to bet which team that is going to go for relegation, I think Southampton is one of the teams that is going down this season. But I left the game. So, but I chose Aston Villa against Brentford. It's a very tricky game because although Aston Villa they've been losing the games like that. Yeah, they've been losing a lot. But Brentford, they've not won any game away. They've lost 5 games away and draw 1. So I think Aston Villa, they need to turn the table back up. Like, they have to win this game. And because when December is coming, they'll be congested very soon. So if they don't get their game back up, they will be in problem. Maybe they won't make the top 4. But I think they have the capacity to to win the game. Brentford is not playing bad also because they are playing very good at home, but they have issues away. So I think Aston Villa needs to come back up and win this game, even if it's just like 3-2. I think a bit of goals also there, maybe 2-1, 3-2. But I think Aston Villa will have what it takes to win the game, and it's at 1.80.
Yeah, I'm also on this game. Precisely, I'm also on this game, and I this is the this is the situation of the Premiership that teams are they are not consistent. Brentford, all the matches they won and the goals they scored are at home.
Exactly.
And they've not actually, I think they only scored 2 goals away, and they've not really performed. Away is they have problem going away. Their points are well in at home. On the other hand, Aston Villa, I think it's overdue for them to actually start winning back, come back to winning ways. They've been drawing, and this is this is and losing. Yeah, so but this is an avenue that I think that they should also be able to win if they want. I don't believe they will make for the first four, because when we look at what is happening at the top there, Liverpool, Chelsea, and
Arsenal.
Arsenal, and then you still have Spurs within that bracket, as well as who is there?
Man City.
Man City is still within the brackets. They, at least, even though they've dropped to 5th position, but they can still come back up and be in that at the later stage. So, for me, I'll just go for a risky one. Aston Villa outright win also at 1.82.
Yeah. So my next game is Man City versus Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Man City versus Nottingham Forest. They have to win at a point. That is just it. They can't go on losing till the end of the season. They have to win. That is it. They have to win. Although they've lost only one game at home.
Yeah,
they've lost only one game at home in the Premier League. So it's not as I think how it's accumulated is that they lost in what's called the cup. They did not win in the Champions League. They lost another one in the Champions League. So they lost like 2 consecutively away game in the what's called Premier League. That's why it's accumulated like that. But at home, they've just only lost one game at home in the Premier League. So Nottingham Forest coming to Etihad, I think they need the motivation to win the game. They need to win. I think if you want to make the game much more interesting, you can choose Alan to score because he has not been scoring. So and he likes to score when the team is like a mid-table. So he will just bulldozer the defender and score. So I think this type of game, Alan might even score hat-trick. I think that might even be possible. But just because of their form, you can just play it safe that Man City to win at 1.38.
okay. I'm not on that game because I'm not going to. We keep saying, oh, this at least they have to win at a certain point and sympathize with them. What kind of winner? We've been saying that they keep disappointing.
Seven games are in a row. 7 games. They have to win. They have to win.
And Guardiola is there scratching his face. Very soon he will pop his eyes out. So I have no sympathy for Man City because they've been dominating the league for some times now. Normally, things like this, a cycle usually comes to an end. And I think Guardiola was already seeing the handwriting on the wall. That's why he wants to run away. And so I believe even with what they are playing, man to man, they are better than Forest. Man to man, they are better than Forest. But for whatever reason, what is happening, and the Saudi money or the rule is gone. So I don't know, is the Arab money gone? So I don't know what is really happening there. I think there is a lot of things behind the scene that people are not talking about. It's not because those players are not that bad to be losing to people like Forest. So, but I am, as I said, I'm not on that game. I decided to go for my last game, which is Arsenal versus Man U. And this game, I look at it, Arsenal back to winning ways, playing good. Everybody, Saka, all of them are actually playing very, very good. And Man U, I'm still not convinced with Man U. It's still a Everton are also not actually impressive. So Man U scoring 4 goals there is just a it's not, they've not arrived yet. I need to see more of that before I can actually say, okay, mine. I am tempted to go with Arsenal to win, which is Arsenal money line 1.46. The only thing that pushed me away from that is because the money is just 1.46, and I don't like anything as low as that. Instead, you can see both teams to score is at 1.80, and Arsenal can score, Man U can score. They may not win the game, but they have the potential. They have the people that actually could actually score. And so, so I look at that and decide to go for both teams to score at 1.80.
I have something similar, but I chose. You are correct. It's because Everton did not take their chances. They could have scored like 2 goals that first half, like first 20 minutes, because they were playing Manchester United first 10, 15 minutes. The defense is still questionable. Man United defense is still not. I don't think he's still the solid. Onana is just in form. Onana is keeping them. He's making some incredible saves. So I think the Onana factor. That's why that's why they got considered a lot of goals. You can see them against Ipswich also. The defense is not that solid. Against Everton also the same thing. The problem is that they played team that without a clinical striker. But if they should play the same way, or the defense they're making the same mistake they were making before against Arsenal, they was like I won't even be surprised that first half it will be like 3-0 or even 4 up if they will keep if they will make that same mistake that they made a few weeks ago. So I think a lot of goals will be in the game. Also, Man U can score, like you said. They have the power. The players in front to score. They have Rashford is now on form, 3 goals in 2 matches. Ziyech Zizek is also scoring. Hamed is also in form. The guy that the winger is also. I don't know why Ten Hag was benching the guy. The guy is like an asset. Yeah, he's doing very good football.
It's just the problem with him is also he doesn't have end product.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more threatening. It's going. It always reminds me of Gray, players like Gray, former Everton player. When they come into this, that sparkling, that lightning, you know that these are good players. Something's going to happen, but there's no end product. And the same thing with Man City, Doku. Or is it Doku? Is it Doku? Yeah.
Doku, yeah.
You saw that when they came in against Liverpool, the injection of that pace of that Doku. That's why people like Wanda were making those mistakes because the pace, the injection came into play. But the problem with them is that they don't have end product. They dribble, shine. They even dribble the post. Still, they don't. They will give at the 9 minute to release the last pass. It always go astray. So that's just what I see with it. But Arsenal are favorite to win, and now everybody should look at shop around and see what.
Yeah, exactly. So I just my bet for that game, Arsenal against Man U, is more than 2 goals at 1.62. I believe that there will be a lot of goals because they will make mistakes. That is for sure. They've since the new manager came in, they've been making blunders at the back. So they will always make a mistake in this game also, and Arsenal will make them pay for it. Maybe 2-0, 3-0, or even if I think I'll play a particular coupon that Arsenal to win first half or more than or 2 goals, more than 1 goal in the first half, because there will be goals in the first half also. That's my prediction. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also in support that Arsenal will win the game. It's just that the money was not good enough for me, and I could not see what else to combine it to actually shoot it up. Okay. So viewers, thank you very much. We've come to the end of this episode. And then we'll be seeing you guys later on Thursday or Friday. There may be for the weekend futures. And then until then.
Okay. Thank you, viewers. We've seen that you are subscribing. Thank you so much. We'll also appreciate if you like, share the video and comment your game so that we can also win together. Thank you. We'll meet during the weekend. Okay.
Don't
bye.
forget to subscribe. Bye.